Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Ryan Brzee in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 20 on the connection. And the Chiefs have a first down. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, Mahomes. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 16th touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, walking down the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Whoa! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back, in the flat, and he does the rest.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The throw here is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is, can they take advantage of this fast start and come away with some points?
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
First down.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What is that?
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Look at him go. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
12.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yellow.
On the draw, this is Smith. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
One quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7.
Attack! Yellow! Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 87. Incomplete. Jaquan Brisker there defensively.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Mahomes back. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first
He's
down.
brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Smith again. And he's in. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First down 2 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Burrow here on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play. This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Here's Burrow. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 29, here's second down and a yard. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It was one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Right 80. Right 80.
second down. Burrow moving outside the pocket. The second down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, yellow. 15.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
I'm one, right?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Oh, 180. 11. Got.
Now, Burrow. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I'm one, ready? Here we go. 11. Got.
Burrow working in the pistol. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's Jones in motion.
11 MT. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Mitchell. And this one blown up. Good surge, drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
Here we go. 11, 11. Big 13.
Laporta
Big 13.
in motion.
Stop.
Now second down throw for Burrow. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Here we go.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals draw closer here. It's 21-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Attack, attack. Attack, attack.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
Once again, it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gun. Got.
Burrow now. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And he'll muscle his way to the 43. That's a pickup of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, KC.
At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
To give up the middle to Smith. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, They look to the tight end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
On 1, right?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Has no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Finding room at midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right 11.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Here we go. Big 13.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow will shovel it to the receiver. Oh, great job anticipating the play. Running it down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. Right up.
They motion the slot man left. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. Stop.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Stop.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And time runs out there. He's just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third, so good decision. Just throw it away.
They need one right now. Third and long. Here's Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
11 Thomas. Eleven MT.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal.
First and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
180. 11.
One more time with Mitchell. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Burrow. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
15, yellow, 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 yellow.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is fourth down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's got another one. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. It is his third touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
The score, Chiefs 35, Bengals 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 11, 11.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. To throw is Burrow. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, second and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Rushed to his left. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Rashad Smith. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here's first down.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Going over the middle. This one is complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yellow.
He'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He's inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1, ready? Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
To Mitchell. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, can.
To throw is Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.